Hepinize selamünaleyküm. Kaldığımız yerden devam.
Come here! You ready for a belly full of butt shot?
Ay yarabbim. Ve öldü.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Ha nereye saklamışlar ama? Hangisini açalım? Bunda ne veriyor? Kombolar için konsantrasyonu tekrar edelim. Şunu açalım dostum.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again. But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
Sensin lan o.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him? Why won't this asshole die?
I don't think he knows who we are.
Ne biçim ateş ediyor lan bunu?
Don't let him through.
Zıplayır, çekirge. Bıdı 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 çekirge.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Reed and me. Helabını
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Hadi ama. Oy yarabbim. Dıp 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 dıp. Oo. Çok sertti.
And repay him I did.
En vahşi kovboy biziz oğlum. Yerler adamı yerler. Hoppala devam.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty basic.
Bayağı yorgunum.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Kalmamış olması utanç verici.
Well, funny thing about
Aslında
that,
bununla ilgili komik bir şey var.
I did have one more
Bir
chance at
şansım
him.
daha vardı.
Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Ne diyorsam o. Uzatma işte. John Ringo ve Jim Reed'in intikamını hemen almıştı ancak Roscoe Bob Bryant onun gazabından yıllarca kaçmıştı.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now. Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead. Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I've been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. Here I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. Just like me.
Oy Allah.
But I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around. I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Put that geezer in the ground!
Nasıl bir yer lan burası?
You obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling me.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up...
From the dead?
There was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Graves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
Nerede oğlum bu? Allah'ım yarabbim, sağdan
But
soldan.
I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Ne kadar saçma ya.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Harding, just like I remembered him. Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. Ghost Army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Diğer videoda görüşmek üzere.